Hey guys, my name is Jim of the Dead. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Warhammer Mortal Realms magazine flick through, review, that type of thing. It's issue number 5. Let's have a quick look at it, shall we? So this week's model, you've got just a single Knight Incantor Xandria Azure Bolt, which is exclusive to the magazine. Comes in multiple different parts. You will need to glue it together, it's not push fit this time around, so it's a little bit different. So make sure you've got some decent super glue that you can put on in small little doses, because you don't want to overload it too much, and make sure you've got other bits and pieces ready to go for it as well, so some decent clippers, that type of stuff. This week's model also doesn't have a sculpted base, just a normal standard circular black base. Bit dull. We'll do something with that though, for one of the videos in the future. The magazine itself though, so it's because Knight Incantors are magic wielders, it's all about magic, as you can guess. So the magic of Mortal Realms, so there's 8 magics, 1 for each realm itself. So different locations draw different magics, which all the magics are detailed, kind of semi-detailed here. So you got celestial magic, which is magic of Azir and the heavens, and what the Stormcast Eternals can use. You got your Jade magic, which is magic of life, and Gairan, which is the realm of life. So it's more to do with like the Sylvaneth and the elves and stuff like that. Which also Nurgle have some hints towards that type of stuff as well. Amber magic, you've got gold magic, you've got your bright magic, amethyst magic, which is a magic of Shaiish, and that's important because that is the Nighthaunt magic. You got your grey magic, and then you got your light magic as well. So 8 different types for 8 different realms, 1 for each realm. You got your fact sheet about your Knights Incantor just on this side, so different Knights of Renown for the Knights Incantor. So you got Xandria Azure Bolt, Lena Claissa, and Perini Blaze-Eyed. They're from the Sacrosanct Chamber mainly. They have Void Storm Scrolls, Spirit Flasks, and a staff. They also carry, most of the time, they are also carrying a sword as well. They are wizards and they are war leaders, so they can be leading troops and stuff like that. You got a little bit more information about the Void Scrolls and stuff like that, and their staff themselves. So the scrolls can be used to counter effects of an enemy wizard spell. Spirit Flask can carry spirit in there, can cause deadly explosions of soul energy, used as weapons and stuff like that. The Spirit Storm is their kind of main attack, so they can conjure howling winds and deadly bolts of magical lightning. They have an Incantor's Staff, which is a powerful weapon infused with magic, and it's quite potent for combat and stuff like that. And you've got Xandria Azure Bolt herself, information about her. So Xandria Azure Bolt, she's from the storm host of the Hammers of Sigmar. She was in the famous battles of Garzan and Lyrithia, and not to be confused with Rivia from The Witcher. And a bit of a look at her fully built and painted up in the way that GW have painted her. History of the War of the Dead, and Nagash and his chaos against the black chaos and stuff like that. So these undead armies and a strange alliance that comes along. But it was actually a weird kind of alliance between Stormcast and the Nighthaunt themselves. And you've got some more artwork down there, including things like their Mortark just there as well, which is the Mortark of Death and stuff like that, which was like Arcan the Black how to build a Xandria Azure Bolt. Of course, standard kind of stuff. Push together, put all the parts together, make sure you glue them in the right places, all that type of stuff. How to base painter, which just with Retributor armor is what they're recommending. So just pop a load of paint on there, which I'll do slightly differently because I like to be awkward. Then you've got your battle plans as well on this one. So, which their battle plans, all they've done is using Xandria's Azure Bolt against 10 chain rasps. So, because she's quite tough and she has a ranged attack, so she can fire lightning across and use the arcane bolt and stuff like that, as well as using that staff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and a bit more with them all kind of surrounding her, and she takes a little bit of damage but still manages to kill pretty much all of them on there as well. And of course, just on there as well, the actual kind of war scroll for Xandria's Azure Bolt. So back onto this kind of back page, it's just a bit of guidance, so get help from staff and all that type of stuff, and Warhammer community, join the community, all that type of stuff, and then we'll go on to this before we go on to looking into next week's. You got a little pull out bit as well, which is all about Azir and Azirheim. So you got some pretty cool artwork of the realm of Azir, and then your information about it as well, just on there. And the Bastion of Order, and the Azirheim itself, which is pretty decent, quite nice to look at, all that type of stuff. And then looking forward to next week. Next week we get the Thorns of a Briar Queen, which are you kind of more villains for your Nighthaunt army. So it'd be 7 models. You got the Briar Queen herself in the middle there, who leads this band. As well as you're going to have a bit of a discovery about the lost city of Shadespire, which, if you want to know more about Shadespire and you want to just have a read of a decent novel, get the Shadespire novel. It's actually really, really good. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I read it last year. It's enjoyable. It's quite a different story. Issue 7 though, in all honesty, it's not bad, but you don't get any models. You're getting paints. You're getting Stormhost Silver and you're getting Reichland Fleshshade, which both are going to come in handy. So it's not the end of the world, but it's always nice to have some more models, really. But it's a chance for you to try and catch up on all of these. So that's this week's issue. Not bad an issue, to be honest. I'm kind of looking forward to building the model and doing some basing and stuff like that, getting the texture paints out, getting some static grass out, and all that stuff. But yeah, not bad. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you've liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.